Hello everyone, Jolly here from Chill Lifestyle. I hope you guys are having a good week, and for those of you celebrating Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving. It is always a good time to see what you're thankful for. So even if it's something that you're not celebrating at all, or if it's not something your country celebrates, I still think it's a great day for you to write down all the things that you are thankful for. Okay, so I know I haven't done a reading this week, and even a love reading, I'm quite late on. I've had a bit of a hectic week. My dog was attacked, and yeah, let's just say it's been a stressful week. So I am going to do a yes or no reading, but I'm going to include a little bit of love for those of you who are needing questions when it comes to love or what's happening in their love life. Okay, so please take whatever it is that resonates. If you're not asking about love, then just take the words within that pile that resonates with you. Okay, so for those of you who have chosen pile number one, we have got the little symbol is a little trinket. We've got a handbag here. So this doesn't have to be anything to do with money. It could just be some kind of investment you may be asking about. This could be anything. You could be investing in a relationship or wanting to invest, or there may be financial situations that you may be asking about. Pile number two, we have got a star, and this is maybe something you're wishing upon. A star is also something that brings a bit of healing. So there may be a bit of healing that you're needing in a certain situation. And so that's for that one. Pile number three, we have a horse. So this is something, maybe you're wanting movement in your life, you're wanting something, maybe you're waiting for some kind of news. Maybe there's something, this horse is quite ready to gallop. So maybe there's something you want to gallop into, or again, horses movement. This one's definitely galloping. So some kind of fast action is what you're wanting. And pile number four, we've just got a little turquoise stone. Okay, so again, the trinkets don't have anything to do with those piles, so please don't put anything with the trinkets and with the answers in the piles. This is just maybe what you like. So this one's just, if you like the color blue or the turquoise stone, then that's your pile. So again, please ground yourself, ground your energies. Think about, you may have more than one question in your life. So then again, ground yourself, think very clearly, ask Spirit to please give you the best answer that you are needing right now. Open your eyes and choose the trinket that will give you the answers that you are needing for now. Okay, again, if there's more than one, you can have 4 questions, that's fine, but just ground yourself in between each question so that you don't get confused. Again, if you're thinking about, for example, you're wanting to know about money, but you're thinking about relationships, you might get the wrong answers. If you're thinking about relationships, but wanting to know about moving, you could get the wrong answers. Okay, so you got to be very careful that when you're choosing your piles, that you actually close your eyes, delete all stuff out of your mind, take a couple of deep breaths, ask Spirit which pile is the one you're wanting. If you don't like any of the trinkets, that's fine. Then maybe just choose your 1, 2, 3, or 4. Okay, I'll have the timestamps normally in the comment section. Maybe you prefer to look at the timestamps and then see which one of those numbers jump out at you. Either which way, I hope you enjoy this reading. Hello and welcome to those of you who have chosen pile number 1, and that's with the little handbag trinket. Let's get into your reading. Okay, so I'm going to put everything on the page. Let's get it all out now on the open. Right, so you may be literally asking about money because, like I said, the purse or anything has to do with money, investment. Maybe you wanting to purchase a new home. Maybe you wanting to get a new job, a new project, winning a prize, or you're looking to invest into something. It could be a partnership. So this could be having your perfect, again, your perfect partner, your perfect soulmate, your home, whatever that is. There may be a situation that you may have invested in, but the situation has broken up. And now you feel like perhaps you're not wanting any others, or you're feeling really bored. You're feeling like you've maybe perhaps ignoring some positives in your life. You may be even hitting a little bit of depression here, or emotionally just feeling really bored with life. Or you also maybe perhaps feel like you've missed out on an opportunity. Yeah, you're feeling a little bit left out. So this circumstances, whatever it was, maybe you invested in a relationship, or you've invested, maybe you had a new job and you felt like it was your perfect job or your perfect relationship or whatever it was, and it's broken up, and now you're feeling like you're not too sure if you want any other offers in your life. You're feeling a little bit bored, and you're feeling a little bit sad, or you perhaps maybe feel like you've lost money. Okay, there is a possible something from the past that you're having a bit of nostalgia about. Maybe you feel like there's something from the past that you want to reconnect with. This could be a soulmate from the past. This could be a childhood lover or someone you dated way back in the past. You know, this is childhood memories, so it doesn't have to be children, but it's something that's quite way back depending on your age. You know, if you're 20, then this is possibly something within your teens, and of course as you get older, but it relates to something. It's also a soulmate energy, so it relates to someone who you just feel like it's something that's very warm, something that's very, when you think about them, you have a lot of love in your heart or happiness. It can be a childhood friend, it could be childhood family, childhood home, childhood where you lived. Okay, so we have some kind of betrayal. So again, this could feel like sabotage. Maybe you feel like you sabotaged a situation from the past. Maybe you keep sabotaging things within your life, or maybe someone literally did betray you, or you feel very betrayed by someone. Okay, and now you're getting the opportunity to change. Okay, there's a need for you to learn from this situation, whatever the loss was, whatever the heartache was, whatever this pain that's been, you know, brought to you, even if it's just a loss of money, loss of job, loss of home. There was a lesson that had to be learned, and when you learn that lessons, you learn the skills in order to move. It could be the fact that you might have had to actually go back to study at school or do some kind of course, but there's some kind of learning that needs to take place. It's caused a lot of anxiety within your life, and you having a little bit of depression, as I did say, but something has definitely come to an end. Okay, but endings bring about new beginnings, so don't feel too sad. Okay, we've got a lot of swords energy here, so there may be a need for a lot of truth. There may be a need for you to have some kind of fast movement, maybe perhaps you needing to communicate something a bit better. It could be with something that's just gone cold. Okay, something may have gone very cold. We've got a King and a Queen of Swords, and King and Queen of Swords are very much not really emotional cards. They're very much within your head. These people have actually turned their backs to each other. In fact, no one's even looking at each other in this situation. This person's looking that way, that person's looking that way, and that person's looking that way. And so this is very much a coldness. You feeling left out in the cold, or the person you're dealing with is feeling left out in the cold. Or maybe perhaps the situation's gone cold. Okay, there's definitely an ending here. Okay, guys, and it's causing heartache, it's causing nightmare, anxiety, depression, possibly even watch for a mental breakdown. Okay, so what Spirit is saying to you, it's time for you to move on. Okay, it's ended, it's over, it's sad. Yes, totally get it. There may be a little bit of depression creeping in, but it's gone cold. Okay, and it's time for you to perhaps move on, so that you can accept that it's over. And the quicker you accept it's over, the quicker you can start a new beginning. Okay, there's new things that are coming in for you, but you have to get over this old. Okay, you don't want to land up in a mental breakdown. Okay, so just have to go with that. Okay, so we do have separation, time apart from your partners on the horizon. So again, I really feel like there is definitely a separation, or like I said, it doesn't matter whatever you're talking about, there's been an ending. Okay, you've separated from, as I said, maybe a friend, a job, a relationship. Okay, but there's definitely a separation that's happened, or maybe you've been putting off a situation that it's again, the situation's gone cold. Okay, no one's looking at each other, there's no feelings, even though there may still be feelings, because you wouldn't be hurt if there wasn't, but it's two people are facing the opposite direction. They're not even looking in each other's direction at all. Okay, so that just goes to show that the backs are turned. It's done. We've got Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan. So what this is saying is that you've actually got, this is a divine plan. It's divinely orchestrated, okay? Spirit is saying that, you know, Anna, grandmother of Jesus, it's actually saying that you're more nurtured in this situation than what you think. You're being looked after. You may not feel like it right now, but that you actually are being looked after. Now look at this. You've got Mother Mary. So Jesus may be very prevalent to your situation, or you may be praying a lot to Jesus right now. You've got Mary and you've got Anna. So it's very much about nurturing yourself and looking after yourself during this time, okay? If you are dealing with this anxiety, if you are feeling slightly depressed within your life, just nurture yourself. Look after yourself, okay? Don't be so hard on yourself. You know, again, there's just a lesson, okay? This is just a lesson you had to learn. And maybe perhaps there's a childhood friend or someone from the past who can maybe help you, someone who, you know, you have maybe a bit of nostalgia about. Maybe it's time to reach out to someone from a past or to a past friend, or go and spend some time with some friends, okay? Or it may be time for you to go home and spend time with your family, maybe your grandmother, your mother, something that's going to help you nurture yourself. You've also got Archangel Michael. And so this is saying that he is around you. He's protecting you. He's got a sword. He is there to protect you right now. He's watching over you. He's cutting the cords between you and this person, okay? Because he knows that it's time for you to do so. All you have to do is ask, okay? All you have to do is say, please, Archangel Michael, come and cut the cords between me and this person. Let's cut the cords so that I can move on and then they can move on. If it's a job, let's cut the cords between me and this job. Whatever this heartache is, you want the cords to be cut so that you can look after yourself, okay? It's a very depressing time, but there is help out there. You are being nurtured. You're being looked after, okay? There's a motherly presence or woman presence within your life that's waiting to jump in and to help you, okay? And again, it could be childhood friend, childhood home, childhood lover, whatever. There's someone from the past that you're feeling nostalgic about. Maybe reach out, okay? Maybe it's someone who can help you. Maybe it's someone who can just, someone to talk to help you through this time, okay? Pile number one, unfortunately, your answer is a no. You're needing to move on from a situation. If you're asking if there's a separation, then the answer is a yes. There's not a, depending on your question, is what I'm feeling. There's definitely an ending, okay? So whatever the situation is, it's an ending. There are some positives, but you need to learn the lessons and move on, is the answer to your question. So I'm getting more no energy. Unless you're asking if a situation has ended, then the answer probably is a yes. Okay, if you're asking if you should carry on in the situation, the answer is no. Okay, it's time to move on. Okay, hopefully I've answered your question, and I'll chat to you soon. Hello, and welcome to those of you who have chosen pile number 2 and is asking about the star. So again, this may be healing, or this may be wishes that you're asking about. So let's get all the cards on the table and see what we have. Okay, so we have having a realization, having the truth, seeing the truth in a situation. Maybe you've waited a long time to get the truth, so some kind of truth is coming for you, some kind of insight, something you've been waiting to hear about. There's some kind of teamwork that is needed. Someone's holding on to something quite tightly. It could be a matter of balancing finances or balancing a situation. There feels like there's a lot of defeat. There's constant fighting. Someone's walking away from a situation where there's a bit of deception, perhaps, towards something that's a little bit more balanced, a little bit more successful. It could be that someone feels like they're more successful than the other person, or that someone feels more, how can I put it, feels like there's a victory after some kind of massive amount of fights. Maybe someone feels a little bit pompous and someone has to stand up for themselves and stand up against this person. Because there's quite a lot of blockages here, not seeing the truth, but there is a wish fulfillment coming, and it's going to end in a positive light. Okay, a bit of romance, a bit of love, if you are asking about love. Okay, so, but it is time for you to free yourself, and it's time to take back control of your life. So we did say that, you know, someone may need to feel, or someone may be feeling a bit pompous in your question. So you may be having a fight with someone. They may be feeling like you feel quite defeated from a situation. There is some kind of reality check coming in for you, and it's saying that you need to take back control of the situation. You need to take back control of your life. Maybe you feel really stressed and tired and bound to circumstances, and that's why you are not getting the answers that you are asking about. Okay, but there is a realization that's coming in. However, you need to free yourself from, maybe perhaps from a certain person. Maybe this person you're with is, you know, you may have thought this person was a wish fulfillment. You may have thought this person was going to be your family, you're going to live happily ever after with, but it's not. But it's saying this person may be just a bit too pompous, and so you're always fighting this person, just standing there going, well, you know what, whatever. And it's time for you to free yourself from this, and stand up for yourself and stand your ground. Okay, we've got Mintaka, longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. So you're longing for something in the situation, okay, and you're needing healing. So what did I say with the star? This is very much about maybe perhaps you needing to go have some kind of energy healing to help you in the circumstances. Maybe Reiki is quite prevalent, something to, you know, hand healing, any kind of energy healing modality might help you. Maybe you were holding on to something that you thought was a team work or team player or financially, and you're needing to free yourself first. Before you can get a wish fulfillment, Spirit is saying you need to listen. Before you can get a wish fulfillment, before you can have all your cups filled or a new romantic situation filled, you need to free yourself from something that wasn't so good. So there's a situation where there's constant fights, there's constant, as I said, I might be very wrong, but someone who feels like they are above everyone else, that they are good, and they always make you feel like you are bad, that you need to free yourself from. Okay, the answer to your question, this is a difficult one because I'm actually getting more of a maybe. Okay, you're needing to be honest with yourself. Okay, there is something you need to free yourself from, and there is something you need to move towards. So something is going to make you happy, but you need to listen. And so this is one of those, you need to ask Spirit to give you a sign. Okay, there is something perhaps new coming in, something that's more loving, something that's more romantic. If you're asking for love, something that will give you family, but this is perhaps after you've stood up for yourself, or maybe once you stand up for yourself, free yourself from or take back control of your own life, not expect other people to control you or allow other people to control you, then you will get a wish fulfillment. Okay, so it's kind of, if you stand up for yourself, deal with some kind of healing because you need to heal from a situation. There's a longing here. You feel like there's something else out there calling you. Okay, so it's almost like you need to move away from a toxic situation towards something that's positive. Here, this person's staring out into the distance, and it feels like that your answers that you're needing is out there somewhere. It's not within you, and you can feel it. You don't feel like you belong in this situation. Okay, so if your question is, should I stay in the situation? I feel like you're not listening, and I feel like you know the answers to that. You're going to get a realization that somewhere out there in the distance is where you belong. Okay, and you feel like you're longing for this something. Okay, so you need to listen is what Spirit is saying, and you need to free yourself from the circumstances so that you can have your wishes being fulfilled. Okay, so this is a maybe leaning more towards a no. I think only you can really answer this situation. Okay, that's what I have for you, pile number 2. Hopefully this helps, and hopefully this answers your question, and I'll chat to you soon. Okay, so pile number 3, the ones that have chosen the horse. Okay, so you may be wanting action, you want movement, you want things to start going now, okay? You want to take charge of the situation. You want to charge off into a situation. You're ready to gallop. Right, let's get all your cards to see what Spirit says. Okay, so this could be a passionate life change, a passionate business idea, a passionate love affair. You needing to balance up. Maybe you needing to balance your budget. Maybe you needing to balance up your life. There may be like perhaps you work too much and you don't spend enough time on yourself, or you maybe it's just balancing your heart and your head. You know, maybe your heart is saying one thing, your head is saying another. Okay, you've done all that you can do, and now you're just literally waiting for things to change within this circumstances. You've done a lot of the hard work. You're just waiting for it. You know, your ships are definitely coming in, and it's just basically time for you to rest. Okay, maybe good time for you to perhaps celebrate. You may be asking about someone who you may possibly think is a twin flame, but there's things within around the house that need your attention, maybe, or it's just time for you to really enjoy life. Okay, allow things to come into your life is what I'm getting. Don't focus on what you don't have. Don't focus on what's not around you. Focus on what was within you. Celebrate everything within your life and everything that you have, even if it's just food in your stomach, a roof over your head, internet to watch, YouTube channels, whatever it is. Focus on all the things that you do have, and less on what you don't have. Okay, there is a bit of a situation coming in that's more balanced. This could be your financial situation. Maybe perhaps there's someone who will come in to give you finance or give you financial support. It could be a relationship that's going to be more financially supportive or emotionally supportive, but this is really positive give and take. It's about someone giving to you and so you can give to others, or someone coming in that's, you know, that there's a lot of give and take within the relationship. In other words, they give to you and you give back to them quite a lot. And it's worth investing in. You're going to feel quite tired, quite exhausted, which is why you have to rest as well, okay? Because the situation, there's a lot of work that needs to go into the situation. So it could be, for example, someone giving you money. This is about investing well, okay? So if you are given any kind of money, please make sure that you invest it properly. Don't just spend it all willy-nilly is what someone's saying. If this is a relationship, then this is a good investment, okay, that's coming towards you. This relationship is quite positive, quite passionate, and there's going to be an equal give and take. So yeah, it's definitely worthwhile. There is something you still need to leave behind. It could just be spiritually going off in order to really think about things within your life. It could be leaving behind negative thought patterns. It could be leaving behind things within your life, any kind of sadness, any kind of loss, any kind of depression. So again, leaving behind anything that no longer serves your soul, okay, whatever that may be. This one didn't complete. We don't have the number 9, so there's something that still needs to be done. And I really think it's moving on from your burdens. Putting your burdens down is what Spirit is saying. If you want the situation to work, or you want this money, or you want this business, life change, whatever, if you want this passionate situation to move, because you chose the horse, you're wanting movement, you want things to go ahead, you need to put your burdens down, okay? You need to rest, you need to celebrate, you need to have more fun. Just allow things to work within the time, or basically is what I'm getting when Spirit, you know, says it's time, okay? Definitely a lot more passion here. Feeling a bit more confident about yourself is going to help the situation. Balancing your emotions, definitely. You know, if you find that you with the balance, maybe perhaps you get stressed really quickly. Maybe perhaps you find yourself 1 minute feeling good and the next minute feeling angry, 1 minute feeling positive, the next minute feeling negative, 1 minute, you know, maybe you allow certain people to irritate you. Spirit is saying you need to work on that, okay? This is literally a maybe. I mean, this is a maybe, okay? We have got your chemistry, okay? So there's a strong magnetic attraction here. So something is, even if this is not about love, Spirit is saying you are definitely attracting here, okay? Something is definitely coming towards you. And if I have to be honest, I really feel like it's a yes, okay? But in order for it to be a complete yes, you just need to put down your burdens and you need to allow Spirit to help you, okay? Because you are strongly magnetic at this moment is what I'm getting. You are attracting things into your life. You're attracting a person or a situation or a financial situation that's coming in. And all you're needing to do is to celebrate it and expect it, okay? But you need to put your burdens down and you need to stop looking at what you don't have. Like even if it's finances, like maybe perhaps you want to buy something, stop looking at the money you don't have, celebrate it, find a way or make a plan, or in your mind, just be careful of what you're saying, because right now it's almost like if I say this by the afternoon, it's going to attract. So if I say I cannot afford to buy that by that afternoon, something's going to go wrong. So make sure you change your wording, for example, and rather say, I will put this off for now, or fine, yes, we can have that, just allow me some time, or it's your words here, or your burdens are something that's going to affect the situation. So basically it's almost like the situation is attracting. Be very aware that your ships are coming in, but be very aware of your thoughts, be very aware of your words, because if you put your burdens down, things will attract. We've got the Star Mother. How are you mothering yourself? So again, rest, look after yourself, take care of yourself, nourish yourself. That's really important right now. Twin Flame. So if you were asking, I did say Twin Flame. We've got the Twin Flame card. So if you're asking if this person is your Twin Flame, yes, this person is your Twin Flame. But you're needing to just put your burdens down, look after yourself. But yes. Nature. So nature is really important right now. Again, it's really about taking a step back, okay? What Spirit is saying is that this is coming. So I'm really getting a yes, but you and how you act and what you're thinking about is what's going to affect it or delay it, is what I'm getting. I'm really strongly getting yes, but you need to balance your emotions and you need to balance your thoughts and spend more time in nature, looking after yourself, taking deep breaths. Walking in the grass is really good, especially barefoot. Spending time outdoors, celebrating more, maybe having more fun in the house, or uplifting the energies within your home. All of these things will definitely make this a yes. Okay, so this is kind of a yes, but it's up to you. If you want to be negative or focus on the things you don't have, then the answer will eventually move to a no. Whereas if you want to push yourself towards something that's really happy and celebrate all the time and celebrate everything that you have, then this is definitely going to be a yes. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully you enjoyed this reading, and I'll chat to you soon. Welcome to those of you who have chosen pile number 4 and you've chosen the turquoise stone. This will be your reading. Let's get into it. Right. So you might be asking about a new love. Maybe it's a new, if it's not love, then this is a situation that just makes you feel really happy. It's a situation that you're quite stressed about. You're not really too sure whether it's something that should happen. You're not really too sure if you want to make a decision on this. You may not be seeing any kind of the truth. This could be with a friend, or this may be a situation that you feel like you want to celebrate. But again, you seem to be a little bit worried or not too sure. So Spirit is saying take a bit of time out and meditate on it. You'll get the answers that you're needing. You may feel like there's a little bit of a challenge within the situation. There may be a bit of pettiness or maybe not working in harmony together. There may be some competition, perhaps a third-party situation for some of you. For others, it's just this is kind of just, there's a bit of training here. There's a bit of try not to fight within the situation. Try to listen more, okay? In this, whatever the circumstances, whatever you're asking about, Spirit is saying, Try not to be defensive. Maybe try to listen more than talking in this situation. But there is something you're moving away from. You're moving away from bad in order to come towards good. There's a little bit of decision here, a little bit of choice, a little bit of indecision. I definitely get that. You may feel like there might be other options out there for you, and Spirit is saying be aware of the fact that some of these options are just an illusion within your head. We all have certain people or certain situations that we want in our lives, but just look at each of these choices in your life, because some of them are just an illusion, okay? And Spirit is saying, just be aware that you're being honest within yourself. Because then, once you've made a choice, things will move pretty quickly for you, okay? There could be literally moving. There could be travel involved within the situation. But don't forget about looking after yourself, looking after your finances, being happy alone. Because when you can be happy alone, you can be happy within a relationship. When you're happy within yourself, when you're confident within yourself, then you are confident within all circumstances. And then you don't become angry quickly. You don't become defensive all the time. You don't feel like you're always defensive, because you're actually quite comfortable within yourself and comfortable and confident within your own self. Okay, this is a card to say, go out and spend more time on yourself, spend more money on yourself. Be selfish. It might be the first time in your life that you've ever been selfish. And this one of the times in Spirit is saying is be selfish. Learn to go, I am actually going to go and have my hair done, or buy myself clothes, or whatever it is. It's time for you to be a little bit more self-indulgent, okay? Financially, there's definitely some kind of financial money coming in, perhaps. This may also be a card of being single, and being single is not a bad thing. Being single just means it's good for you to be a little bit more happier being single, because when you're happy being single, you'll be eventually happier in a relationship. There could be this is Thanksgiving and Christmas coming up, and so it could just be family money could be coming in. There could be some kind of financial inheritance coming through, or it could just be the fact of you really having a lot of happy family times. So there's a lot of money in this pile. Perhaps it could be just, again, investing in something, investing in yourself, investing in a circumstances. It could be with an earth sign, perhaps, someone who's worth investing in, someone who's very mature. We've got a king, very unusual. I've got a Jack, Queen, and King of Pentacles. So the Jack of Pentacles is slow and steady wins the race, okay? So there's no need to rush. Slow and steady wins the race, okay? This is a time to get to know the person, get to know your circumstances, get to know what you are wanting. Look at all your options and get to know them before you invest, okay? King and Queen, power couple, okay? So this could mean that you and this person are a power couple. It could also mean that, what's nice is that this person's looking at this person. So it's about someone or a situation where being on the same page is important. So getting everyone onto the same page, getting everyone to invest into the same things, not being in this constant petty argument state, okay? Release petty arguments, because financially or family-wise or love-wise, this is a positive investment, okay? Slow and steady takes the race. 2 solid investments here. So the answer to your question is yes, okay? This is worth the investment, okay? Whether you're investing in a home, investing in a new love, investing in a new relationship, slow and steady takes the race. But don't forget about yourself first, okay? Are you going to win money or have a family inheritance or have a family business? Possibly yes, okay? But again, have fun. Don't forget to look at the options. Make sure that you take your time. Leave the past behind you. Whatever happened in the past is the past. Don't allow anything negative to come in. Take the time to rest and look after yourself, okay? It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Okay, so if it is a love situation, it's safe for you to love. If this is anything really, it's saying it's safe. So if you want to invest in something, if maybe there's some properties, or maybe there's a new job, you want or a business idea that you have, something that you're really passionate about, something that makes you really happy, Spirit is saying they're giving you the green light. It's the go. It's safe for you to do this. Look here, you've got time to celebrate, time emotional cycle ending. You've got your play. Have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. So please, the month of December especially, time to spend time with your family, invite people around more, go out more and spend more time with your family. Stop being at home, okay? Stop being so serious. Take some time out to rest, yes. Take time out to recuperate, yes. But stop being so serious. Allow yourself to go and drink with friends, go and party more. Just go and spend time with people. Stop being at home, okay? It's time for you to maybe express yourself more artistically. So this is saying take up something more creative. So something within your life that makes, look at this guy's also, his hand's also around his heart chakra. So I'm really getting, again, passion. Finding something passionate, something that you love. It could be taking up a creative hobby. It could be literally saying that you are an artist and you need to express yourself, and maybe some kind of poetry, maybe, maybe you need to, look into poetry to express yourself, or maybe it's the way that you express yourself is not coming across properly. So you have to find a better way of expressing yourself. Whatever that is, it's about showing who you are to the world, but using some kind of artistic expression to do so. And the most important part, especially with the Nine of Pentacles in this, is self-acceptance, okay? If you don't love yourself, don't expect someone else to love you, because you're constantly going to push people away that really want to love you. You're constantly going to put obstacles in the way because you don't believe in yourself, and so you're never going to believe that other people believe in you, okay? So self-acceptance is seriously important in this pile, okay? It's a really positive pile number 4. Your answer is definitely a yes, but please just take the time out for yourself, the time to love yourself, and have more fun, okay? It is safe. In whatever your question is, it's 100% happy, positive yes. Thank you very much. Enjoy your week, and I'll chat to you soon.